friends, welcome to the channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. Thank you so much for coming back if you've been here before. Every single week I post a new pick a card reading. So if you are interested in tarot, if you are interested in pick a card readings, consider subscribing. This week we are going to look at your love offer or the next love offer that is approaching you. So I do have three options. Option number one is going to be the Lovers card, and this is from the Era's tarot deck. Option number two is the Lovers from the Lovely Ladies tarot deck. And option number three is the Lovers from the Light Seers tarot deck. So ask yourself, higher self, angels, guides, whoever it is that you work with, which pile or maybe piles have a message for you. And let's talk about what you can expect in this reading. Okay, so for this reading, we are going to kick off looking at the energy of the offer. So what kind of love is coming in? Is this romantic, committed, passionate, healing, unexpected, adventurous? Fill in the blank. We're going to start by asking what type of love offer this is that is coming towards you. We are then going to move into who is the person making the offer. So what is their true nature? What are they like? Who are they as a person? We're going to move into how this offer will be presented. So how is this person going to approach you? What are they going to say? What are the actions, the timing, anything that you need to know? We're also going to look at what are they offering you emotionally. So what is the emotional availability? What is the emotional undertone of this offer? We're also going to look at what they're offering you practically. So consistency, effort, time, stability. What are they offering you in a very practical sense? We're also going to look at what this offer or what makes this offer different from others. So how this connection can break old patterns or heal past wounds. What is going to make this different from other love offers that you have received or will receive? We're also going to look at the energy this person will bring into your life. So the day-to-day, what is it like? What are they bringing into your day-to-day life? And then we're going to look at where this offer can lead long-term. So what is the long-term potential here? So if this sounds like something you are interested in, stick around. We are about to get started. If this is where you leave me, I hope you have a wonderful week and I hope you come back soon. But let's jump into the reading. Hello, pile number one. Welcome to your reading. This is going to be your reading if you are drawn to the Lovers card, and this is from the Era's tarot deck. So I'm going to place this right over there. As a reminder, this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. You know yourself best. If it does not fit, do not force it to fit. Also, for this reading, I did do a breakdown at the beginning, which is going to tell you what's going to be covered and the format it's going to be covered in. I highly, highly suggest that you check that out. Again, it is timestamped below. And to get started, we are going to look at what is the energy of the offer. So what kind of love is coming in for you? What kind of offer will you be receiving very soon? So let's take a look. So we have door to personal healing and happiness. We also have the fifth chakra with Archangel Gabriel. And we have appreciation with 1 + 5 is 6, and 6 is the number of relationships in numerology. But let's talk about it, pile number one. One thing that I also want to include before we get started, if this type of love offer is not something that you would accept, or the person that I describe is not somebody that you would date, that you would give a chance to, then this is not your pile. So use this as part of determining if this is the right pile for you. Choose a different pile, or maybe this reading just doesn't have a message for you, and that is okay. But pile number one, let's talk about it. So the energy of the offer coming in, this to me feels very sweet. This to me feels very healing in nature, because we start out with door to personal healing and happiness. So this offer that's coming in for you feels like something that is in alignment with where you are headed and what you are ready for, right? So We have personal healing coming up here, and that really speaks to this is the type of offer that is in alignment to where you are at in your life, where you are at in your healing journey. We also have the fifth chakra with Archangel Gabriel, which is the throat chakra coming through. So this is a offer that is coming in, that is being given to you in a very honest way. Um, One thing I would say about this offer is what you see is what you get. So this person is going to be honest. This person is going to be very earnest in their approach. They're going to offer you something that they can deliver. They are going to offer you something that they can truly give to you. So this isn't somebody who is in over their head. This isn't someone who is promising things that are already, that they can't actually provide. This isn't somebody who hasn't thought out what their offer means and if they can truly deliver it. We also have appreciation. So this is somebody that sees you as a catch. This is somebody that really sees you as someone that is to be appreciated, that is to be loved, that is to be cherished. So this love offer is coming through as very earnest, as very genuine, and also as something that has been thought out, as something that this person that is giving you the offer, and we're going to look at that next, they can absolutely deliver on what they are offering to you. And I also think that for my pile number ones, as far as the energy of this offer, this does feel, for most of you, this is going to be romantic in nature. But it also feels like there is a level of just respect for who you are as a person and a genuine liking for who you are as a person. So this is somebody that you may already know, or someone that is going to take their time really getting to know you, because when this offer comes, they know exactly what they want to offer you, and they are 100% sure that they can deliver on the offer that is being given. I also think that this is an offer that can bring in a lot of joy, a lot of happiness, a lot of just contentment in general, where you are going to feel good about what you are receiving and what is being offered to you. I will also say for this specific pile, it does feel like this is an offer that is in alignment with your overall purpose and the direction that you are going in your life overall. That's coming through as well. And it feels like this offer is coming in with a recognition of not only is this person able to actually offer you what they are promising, but they know what you deserve and they are coming in with the intention of giving you exactly that. Pile number one, let's take a look at who this person is. So we have the eagle. We also have the hyena. And we have the geek. Nerdy but successful. He can code your app but might glitch in conversation. So one of the things with this specific deck is it kind of gives you the light attributes and the positive attributes of each archetype. But let's talk about this pile number one. Who is this person? I do think some of you already know this person. Some of you may already be talking to this person. Some of you may be in some sort of connection with this person. Or for some of you, this could be someone that you are friends with or something that is more casual in nature. But when we talk about your person, this person coming in, I do want to talk about the zodiac signs with this spirit animal deck. We kind of see that element up there. So for the eagle, we have air represented, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. For the hyena, we have fire represented, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Your person doesn't have to be one of those energies. However, take it as confirmation if that part resonates with you. But let's talk about this person who is coming in with this offer. One thing that is coming through very early on, pile number one, is that this is someone who is very intelligent, very observant. This is somebody who knows how to read the room, they know how to read energy, and they're very good at picking up on not only what is being said, but the things that are not being said, the things that are not being vocalized. This is somebody who is very good at picking up at all of that. This is someone who is very active. I do think this person is probably more extroverted than introverted, though I do think this is someone who appreciates their time alone and who appreciates their need for recharging on their own. But I do think this person is more extroverted. One thing that is coming through about your person, pile number one, is that this is someone who stands out in some way. And it's going to be different things for different people because there's multiple people watching this, but for some of you, it's that they stand out physically. So it could be something about their physical appearance. For some of you, this could be somebody that is very tall. For others of you, this is somebody that just stands out in a physical way in some way. Whether it's because they are very attractive, whether it's because they're very tall, whether it's because they're very strong. There's something about this person that really stands out to others, and that's coming through. And it could even be about the way that they carry themselves, right? So not necessarily a physical attribute, but their energy, their aura, how they show up in a room, and how they kind of take up the attention in a room. I do think that this is someone who is always willing to face any challenge that is thrown their way. This is not somebody who's going to hide. This is not somebody who's going to, take the easy way out. This is somebody who, if something has to be said, they are going to say it. And I do think that this is somebody who is very good at seeing different people's perspectives, especially with the eagle being here. But this is also someone that can be a bit impulsive at times. And I do think that this person really enjoys adventure and spontaneity and trying different things. Your person, pile number one, is also very funny. There's something very witty about this person, something very easygoing about them. And they do have a level of charm that is very natural to them. They almost have like this effortless type of charm where they're very well liked even if they're not trying. They don't have to try to be the popular person in the group. They don't have to try to stand out in the group. They naturally are able to do that. This is also someone who is really intentional about who they spend time with. And I do think that this is someone that is going to set boundaries as they need to, especially if they are around the wrong types of people or they feel like they are in a space that they do not belong. They will remove themselves. And pile number one, this is also someone who has a lot of dreams and a lot of goals and somebody who is very ambitious. This is also somebody that can be a little petty at times. I'm not going to lie to you. It's definitely giving a little bit of that energy. I do think this is somebody who is very intelligent, and sometimes they can come across as a know-it-all, but I don't think they do it in a way that is meant to be rude or that is meant to intimidate or to kind of dim anyone else's light. But this is somebody who is very blunt, especially when they have something to say. And I will say that for some of you, this person doesn't always, like, they're not going to pick up on the social cues of like, maybe you don't need to say that. If it's on their mind, they're going to say it. They're very blunt. They're very to the point. That's also coming through. But again, there's something very charming about them. There's something very welcoming about their energy. So I do think people are able to kind of overlook it or just know that this is a part of their personality. Your future person or this person coming in with the offer, because you don't have to accept, is really fun to be around and really like a good time. Like this person is going to be the life of the party if you want to look at it that way. That's absolutely coming through here. But this is also someone that really likes things to go their way, so they're always going to try to do the best that they can to make sure that life is doing what they want it to do. And I think that one of the things that can stress this person out is when they feel out of control, when they feel like they're not getting the results that they want. That's coming through. That can absolutely fluster this person, pile number 1. But let's get started here. So we are going to look at how is this offer going to be presented to you. So how does this person approach you to give you this offer? And for this group, I will be using the Era's Tarot. For my pile number 1s, tell me more about how is this offer going to be presented to my pile number 1s. How will this offer be presented to my pile number 1s? When it comes to the offer that this person is bringing in, how are they going to present this offer? Bottom of the deck, we have the Death card. We have Begin Again. For some of you, if you know this person, this could be a friend. This could be somebody that, again, you're either in a connection with already or someone that maybe you had a connection with at some point in time. Let's see what we have here, and we're going to get more information. Because this person is coming in and they want something. It's for some of you, what they want is a new beginning. We also have the Three of Swords with White Horse. We have the Hermit card with Anti-Hero. And we have the Nine of Swords with Out of the Woods. So pile number 1, for some of you, you absolutely know who this is. Some of you, this could be a friend, right? This could be somebody that is platonic. This could be a coworker. This could be a colleague. This could be somebody that you know, but maybe there isn't any sort of romantic connection going on right now. Or if there was, that part of the relationship has been kind of closed off either for a little bit or it just kind of didn't take off in the way that both of you wanted to. So this could be somebody that is already in your life. And for those of you that this person isn't in your life, I'm going to be honest, I think it's going to be the minority of you that don't know who this is. But if you don't know who this is somebody who's coming through with very clear intentions, which makes me think that you already know who this is. But as far as how this person is going to offer their love offer to you, pile number 1, this person is coming in, and I think for many of you, this is going to be a conversation, right? This is going to be someone who wants to talk to you, someone who wants to communicate with you. They may ask you out to dinner. They may ask you, for coffee. They may ask you to come over. They may come over to your place. Whatever the case may be, there's some sort of like, let's sit down and let's talk. Because this is somebody who wants to put their cards on the table. This is someone who wants to show you their hand. Now, we do have the Three of Swords here. And the Three of Swords is a card of pain. It's a card of heartbreak. It's even a card of betrayal. And I do think that there is some sort of heartbreak here. Now, for some of you, it's because this person has really been admiring you. They've been liking what they've been seeing, and they've been keeping it to themselves. They've kind of been doing the observing, they've been keeping an eye on you, but they haven't really been voicing their feelings, their desires for you. And I do think for some of you, pile number 1, if this is someone where there hasn't been anything romantic going on previously, I do think you have had some sort of inkling of maybe this person likes me, maybe this person has a crush on me. It feels like it could be something that you have known, but they haven't actually said anything about it. So it does feel like this is kind of them saying, I want to get it off my chest. I want to just tell you how I feel and put everything on the table. And what you do with that is going to be it's going to be in your hands, pile number 1. I also think that this is someone who has been building up the courage. Like this person has been prepping themselves, they've been getting ready, they've been building up the courage. For some of you, they don't want to risk losing you if they voice their feelings, if they voice their desire. But at the same time, it's getting to the point where they have no other option but to speak up and tell you what they're thinking, tell you what they're feeling, and give you their offer. Now, for those of you where you resonate, where this is platonic, there's never been anything here, I think one of the things that you are going to find is that this person has really been admiring you. They've had a crush on you. They've been thinking about you. They've been building up to this for a while. For those of you where this is an ex, or this is somebody where maybe you do have a casual type of connection and they want to take it to the next level, they're really going to emphasize, and I think this is going to be the case regardless of which way you fall on this. One of the things that this person really wants you to know is that they don't want to lose the friendship. They don't want to lose you in their life. So I do think that they are a bit nervous about delivering this message because they have been keeping it within for a while. But again, they can't. They have to speak their truth. They have to put it all out there. For some of you, this is an ex, or this is somebody that maybe you dated, but you didn't, like it just never really took off. And they really want to give this a fair shot. So this is someone who, I think this is going to be a more serious type of conversation, a more like planned out type of event where you are going to either go somewhere together or really set time out to have this talk. And this is something that is going to be a big deal for them. So what are they offering you emotionally? Pile number one, what is this person offering you emotionally? What is their offer? What are they coming through to offer my pile number ones emotionally? And then we are going to look at practically what are they offering as well. But emotionally, what is this person offering my pile number ones emotionally? We have the 3 of Cups. We have with 22. Yeah, this really has the energy of like new beginning. We also have the Hierophant with Clarabout. We have the 10 of Swords with It's Time to Go. Yeah, they want a new beginning. They want a chance here. And we have the Moon, which should have, could have, would have. Sorry, would have, could have, should have. I said that all wrong. But pile number one, let's talk about it. So what are they offering you emotionally? They are showing up and they are offering you their heart. That's the best way I could put it. This is someone who's really going to be vulnerable, who's going to say, this is my heart. What do you want to do with it? What do you want to, like, what do you want? They're putting the ball in your court, pile number one. And I do think that this is someone that has a lot of strong emotions. And this is someone that sees a lot of possibility here. With the Moon card being here especially, I think this is somebody who's opening their heart to you and really saying, I'm giving you my heart. What you do with it is going to be completely up to you. I think that they're offering you romance. They're offering you friendship. They are offering you their entire heart. And they're doing so in a very open and honest way. But I also think that this is someone that has learned a lot about what it means to offer someone their heart. So this is why I think for this group specifically, I think for most of you, if not all of you, there is a good amount of history here, whether it's platonic, whether it's been romantic, but there is history here because this is somebody that is coming in and saying, I want a new beginning. I see possibilities with you. And what they are really offering you, and I don't know how much they're going to say, but I think that they see you as someone who could be a life partner. They see you as someone who they can have a very long-term loving connection with. And what they are offering you is all of them, right? Not only the romantic part, not only the love, right? And for some of you, I do think there is love already here, but they're really offering you their heart in every single way. We have the Page of Wands. Yeah, because they see a possible future with you, and they want to have excitement. They want to have fun. They want to be able to really connect with you. And we have the Five of Pentacles. They're tired of missing this opportunity. For some of you, this could be a friend or somebody, maybe a coworker, a colleague, somebody that you went to school with, somebody that you grew up with, that maybe it's because, you've been dating someone or they've been dating someone and the timing has been off. And it feels like this is finally the right time. For others of you, you have been with this person and maybe they didn't know how to appreciate you. There's a lot of history here. Pile number 1, tell me in the comments what's going on. You don't have to spill all of it, but give me an overall idea, because I love to see how this all plays out in a very tangible way. But speaking of tangible, what are they offering you practically? So practically speaking, what are they offering you? And this could be about, the commitment, the consistency, the effort, the time, the stability. What is this person offering my pile number 1s in a very practical way? Practically speaking, what is this person coming in to offer my pile number 1s? Bottom of the deck, we have that Death card again with Begin Again. They're offering you a new beginning. They're offering you a brand new chance. This person is saying, let's get the closure on the past. Let's put an ending, but let's also have a beginning here. Let's close out a chapter. Let's close out a cycle, and let's have a new beginning. We have the 10 of Pentacles with Daylight. Okay. We also have Justice with Karma. That's one of my favorite songs. Anyways, we have the 4 of Swords with Soon You'll Get Better. So, pile number 1. I'm actually really liking this reading because I want to do more readings for people already in connection on the channel. So let me know if you're into that. And this is kind of giving that. So, pile number 1, practically speaking, with the 10 of Pentacles, this person wants to offer you the world. This person wants to offer you security, stability, consistency. This person wants to prioritize you and this connection. So when they make this offer, when they say, my heart is yours and I want to try this out, I want to see where this goes, because we did have the healing card. For some of you, this is somebody coming in from the past and saying, let's heal this. Let's do something different. Let's have a chance at this. And they do appreciate you, right? Remember, we had that appreciation card. For some of you, this person was in your life and they didn't know how to appreciate you when they had you. And you know what, pile number 1? What you do with this is up to you. Because sometimes, you know what? I'm not going to say that because it's not my business. I'm just here delivering the message. But pile number 1, practically speaking, this person is offering you a new beginning. This person wants to show you what you mean to them. They want to show you that they have grown. They want to show you that they truly believe that they are the person that can make you happy, that they are the person that can give you what you want. For some of you, you may have talked to this person just a few times and it didn't take off, it didn't go anywhere, but they've been thinking about you and they've been trying to build up the courage to talk to you. This person also wants to make your life easier, right? So that's another thing coming through. If you've been in a relationship or in a connection with this person and they're coming back around because they want a second chance, they're saying, practically speaking, what you need to know is that this is going to be better. This is going to be easier than the first time around. But what they want is a brand new beginning with you. And what they want is to show you that Devil card once again being there. They have grown, they have expanded, and they want to show you how they feel about you. They want to show you how they cherish you, and they want to have a chance to show you true happiness. We also have the Queen of Cups. They want to show you their emotions, their feelings. They want to really give you the world. And practically speaking, they want to prioritize you and this relationship. And they are going to be consistent. They are going to move this along in a way that is very intentional. So, for some of you, this person may even have like an outline. Like they may know that if everything goes according to plan, pile number one is who I want to either marry or who I want to spend my life with, or they have some sort of overall plan, some sort of bigger plan that they want to put into motion. So practically speaking, I would say pile number one, this is somebody that is going to offer a relationship or somebody who is going to move in the direction of a relationship that can be very long lasting, long term. For some of you, you know who this is and you know they have a crush on you. For others of you, you may not even have an idea that this person likes you the way that they like you. Let's take a look at what makes this offer different from others. So what is going to stand out? What can make this a very different type of offer? And this could be how this connection breaks old patterns or heals past wounds. What makes this connection different from others? What makes this connection, or this offer, I should say, I'm sorry, pile number one. What makes this offer different from others that my pile number ones have received or will receive? We have the Five of Wands, the moment I knew. And some of these songs could also be just information, right? Like if you're into it. We have the Ace of Wands with Sparks Fly. We have the Two of Cups with Lover. I'm not going to lie, pile number one, I think some of you know this person. I think some of you, this is an ex or somebody that is already in your circle in some way. And we have the Emperor with Tolerate It. So pile number one, what is going to make this offer different? And I said this at the beginning. This person truly means what they are saying. And for some of you, I do think that if you have history with them and things did not go in the way that you wanted it to at first, like when you first were getting to know each other or when you were first in a relationship, that's going to be hard to believe. But I think that what really makes this different is the fact that this person truly appreciates you. This person truly means what they're saying. And this is someone that really wants to have this opportunity. And I do think that this is potentially a soulmate for a lot of you, but this is also someone who has a very clear plan, a very clear path forward. And I do think that if you were to give this person a chance, like, let's say you're not even sure, but you're like, listen, we can maybe go on a date. We can maybe try it out. Their actions are going to match their words. What they are showing you is going to match what they are telling you. How they show up for you is going to match how they show up for you and the things that they're doing. And this feels like someone, if there was a connection here previously, and part of the issues were like this person was not being as transparent as they should have, or they were not being as intentional as they should have, they have learned their lesson and they're coming in with different energy. They're coming in correct. Now, for those of you where you haven't had a romantic past with this person, I think what's going to be different is very similar to what we've already been talking about. It's the way that they show up and the way that what they say and what they mean truly matches up, and what they do truly matches up, because this person has a plan. This person has an outline of how they want to see this. And with the Seven of Swords here with vigilante this is somebody who's really going to, they're going to impress you. Pile number one, this person is going to impress you. And this person is going to stand out. This is someone who's going to plan the dates, get the flowers, send the text, make the call. That's how they're coming through. And for some of you, you are going to have a very hard time believing that. And for some of you, you may choose to say, no, not for me. That's okay. Pile number 1. Let's take a look at the energy this person will bring into your life. So, what type of energy can this person bring into your life? What type of energy can this person bring into your life? On a day-to-day basis, what type of energy can this person bring into my pile number 1's life? Tell me more. What's going on here? What type of energy can this person bring into my pile number 1's day-to-day life? We have the High Priestess. We are never ever getting back together. Some of you are saying, I don't care. I don't want you. You know what? That's fine. That's fair. I get that. We also have the 5 of Wands again with the moment I knew. We have the 7 of Wands with mean. And we have the 5 of Pentacles with forever winter. Pile number 1, in your day-to-day life, what I think that this person can bring into your life is they are going to make you feel chosen. They are going to make you feel like you are a priority for them, and they are going to show you what they mean. I think for some of you, this is kind of giving a little bit of, especially if this is somebody that you were already in a romantic connection with. For some of you, this is a little bit of like, I learned my lesson. But I do think that this is somebody that either has learned that lesson through interactions with others or through a previous interaction with you. So when it comes to day-to-day life, this is someone that is really going to prioritize you. This is someone who's going to be a very grounding force. So what does that look like? This looks like they're going to make sure that they're, checking in, they're texting, they're taking you out on dates. This is somebody who would court you. This is someone who would be very intentional about showing you what could be and what you mean to them. So when it comes to day-to-day life, it almost feels like their love language is going to be acts of service and also words of affirmation. But it almost feels like this person is going to want to make your life easier. They're going to want to be around and make sure that you are taken care of, that you are prioritized, emotionally speaking, practically speaking even. They want to be a support system for you. But I cannot ignore the fact that we have this card here with we are never ever getting back together. I think some of you are not going for it, and that's okay. The 8 of Wands, like this is somebody who wants to be very active in your day-to-day life. They want to show up for you. They want to be there for you. They want to support you. They want to show you that they care in a very actionable steps. Pile number 1, let's take a look at where this offer can lead long term. I'm very curious here. For my pile number 1s, where can this offer lead long term? If my pile number 1s accept this, if they are open to this, if they give this a shot, what's the long-term potential here? Where can this lead long term? You know what? I will take them. Bottom of the deck, the Queen of Wands. Okay, I'm liking that one. Let's see what we have here. We also have the 7 of Swords with vigilante shit. And then we have the Strength card with Ivy. And we have the Page of Swords. So let me be honest. I think it's going to be different things for different people. Some of these cards, I have to be honest and say, they kind of speak more to just kind of very individual experience. So some of you may actually choose to say, no, I've had enough. You had your chance. Or just, no, maybe I'm not interested. Maybe I'm okay with this being what it currently is. But I do think some of you will accept this offer. And I do think what is very possible here, if you do accept this offer, is that this is a connection that can really not only teach you more about yourself and more about what you want in relationships, but I do think that for some of you, this has the potential to be either something that turns into long term or something that turns into a very significant relationship in your life. I do think that this would be a connection that would lead to a lot of adventure, a lot of fun, a lot of great dates. I do think, again, there is long-term potential here for some of you. Yeah, we see the Two of Pentacles, but I think this is one of those groups where what each of you decide is going to be very different, and I do think some of you are going to decline this offer. Nothing wrong with that. It just opens up an opportunity for a different offer. But I do think regardless of whether you choose to accept this or decline this offer, that there is a lot of like learning about yourself, growing stronger in yourself. But I do think for a few of you, you do accept this offer, and this is something that can stand the test of time. And this is something that is going to be a very healing experience. Regardless, whether you accept it or decline it, there is a lot of growth that is going to come from this. And I do think that you're going to get a lot of clarity about yourself, this person, and even a relationship if you choose to move forward. Now, I did pick some additional cards. Let's see what else we have here. So I did pick some Wisdom of the Oracle cards. Let's see what we have. We have Round and Round. Some of you know this person. Some of you have kind of been in a cycle with this person. Truth be told, yeah, there's honesty here. There's going to be clarity. There's going to be honesty. One thing I want to say, pile number one, is if you identify where this is somebody that you have been romantically involved with them or in some sort of situationship, just know that I think that this next offer, this kind of upcoming conversation, is going to create some sort of closure. It's going to stop the cycle in some way. Whether you decide to give this a shot and you stay together, whether you decide to walk away, I do feel like this is going to break a cycle that you've been in with this person, for those of you that resonate with that portion. Then we have Between Worlds. Yeah. Pile number one. One thing that you need to know is, regardless of your choice, there is no right or wrong choice. Also, some of you may need to take a little bit of time to think through this, or some of you may decide to try this and find out that it works. Some of you may decide to try this and find out that maybe it's not your thing. Either way, it's okay. The outcome has not been decided because it's going to be up to you. I said this at the very beginning. They're going to put the ball in your court, and what you do with it is completely up to you. All right, pile number one, let's see what else we have here. We have marriage. This relationship is moving toward a sacred union. So for some of you, this would be somebody that you may marry, somebody that you may decide to be with long term. That's why this pile feels so interesting, because it feels like the outcome is going to be different for different people, where sometimes a specific pile feels like it's going to be very similar. This is a pile where if there's 10 of you, all 10 of you may decide to do something different. Self-care, clear your energy field and focus on yourself before acting. Yeah, you don't have to make a choice right away. Keep that in mind. You can decide to I need a timeout. I need to think about it. Then we have friendship. This friendship is leading to more. For some of you, this is somebody that is in your life in a platonic capacity, coming through to speak their truth. Let's see what else we have here. Pile number one. We have harmony. I know in my heart that when something is right, it feels easy and breezy, even though that sounds cheesy. With this in mind, I banish all stress, insecurity, and tedious work from my relationships. Then I invite harmonious relationships into my life and let them show up on their own time. Easy breezy things are rarely punctual. One thing I will say is, for those of you that do decide to entertain this, I do think that this person is going to bring in a lot of harmony to your life. We also have maturity. I make peace with the tough relationships of my past. I probably would have skipped the pain they came with, but I'm grateful for the lessons they brought me. Because of those tough relationships, I can look back at the mosaic of my life and see the value in even the most broken pieces. Internet stalking my exes, I really dodged a bullet. But somebody has matured and somebody's coming back for some of you in some cases. Reliability. I am reliable. When I say I'll do something, I take whatever that something is seriously. This applies to all commitments, even the ones that may have seemed small and insignificant to a less reliable me. From now on, flaking is just for dandruff commercials and cereal factories. One thing that I want to say, and I know I said this before, but pile number 1. If this person is coming back in, they're going to be way more reliable. And then pile number 1, I picked this goddess card for you, just somebody that you can work with or just a general message for you. Let's see what we have for you. Okay, this is my first time picking this card, I believe. I'm not even going to try that. Strength of character. I would look this goddess up because I'm going to be honest, I have never picked this card and I'm not familiar with this goddess. But it says life experience is your most valuable asset. Trust yourself, trust what you want to do what you want to do. Pile number 1, that is what I have for you. Your affirmation for the week is I welcome harmony into my life. I welcome harmony into my life. Claim it in the comments below. Let me know what you thought of the reading. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Share the video if you think it's worth sharing. Also, Bridgerton season is coming up, so I wanted to do some themed readings around that. So let me know what you'd like to see in the comments below. Thank you for being here. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. I am sending so much love, so many blessings, and I hope to talk to you soon. Bye for now. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. This is going to be your reading if you were drawn to the Lovers card, and this is from the Lovely Ladies Tarot deck, which we are going to be using for your pile. So I'm going to place that right over there. As a reminder, this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. If it does not fit, do not force it to fit. Also, I did do a reading breakdown at the beginning, which is timestamped below. It's going to tell you what is going to be covered and the format it will be covered in. So I highly, highly suggest that you check that out. That way you know if this is the right reading for you. But to get started, we are going to look at the energy of the offer that is coming your way. So what kind of love is coming in? What kind of offer is coming in? If this part doesn't resonate with you, then this is probably not your pile. I will also be looking at the person coming in to make the offer. So if that doesn't sound like someone you would be interested in, this is also probably not your pile. Try choosing a different one. Or it could be that there is no message for you in this specific reading, which is okay. So first we have Blossoming Abundance. Okay. Man holding a heart. Okay. And Angel of Strength. Pile number 2. I think that this is going to be a very passionate type of love, type of offer coming in, because we have Blossoming Abundance. So this could be somebody that you have yet to meet, or this could be someone that maybe you already know and you've been either dating or getting to know or in the talking stages. This feels like somebody who is coming in with a lot of emotion, with a lot of feeling, with a lot of passion here. This is also somebody who's coming in a very romantic way. So this person is really wearing their heart on their sleeve, and they're really trying to share with you how they're feeling and what they want going forward. So I do think that this is a very passionate offer for that reason. I also think that this feels like very early stages type of connection, right? Like very butterflies, excitement, anticipation, very almost like this blossoming abundance card to me is like very spring, summertime, very like early type of love, very infatuation. Not to say that this isn't a, a more grounded type of love, but I feel like this is something that is very in the very early stages of its cycle, of its inception, if you will. But for my pile number twos, this is also something that, yes, there's a lot of passion here, but I also think that this person has given this some thought. So this doesn't, it feels passionate. It feels very like young love, exciting, very early on type of connection. But the angel of strength being here to me also tells me that there is a level of thought that has gone into this. So this isn't somebody that is being impulsive. I do think this is someone that has thought about what they're going to say, what they're going to offer, and they're coming in with a very solid offer. They're coming in with a very thought out intention. So they've thought about this. They're feeling very passionate. They're feeling very excited. It's very romantic. It's very passionate, but they've also have put thought into this. And I do think that this person wants to come in and offer some sort of change. For some of you, this is going to be a step up in something that either will start shortly or something that has recently started here. Let's take a look at who this person is. So who's going to be making the offer here? We have the camel. We also have the firefly. And we have the gamer, tech savvy and introverted. Levels up nightly, pauses for snacks. And this is a deck that kind of gives us archetypes, and it gives us kind of like the light and shadow attributes of each archetype. But pile number two, let's talk about who this person is. So before we get started, I always like to mention the zodiac signs, and we see the elements at the top of these two cards. So the camel in this deck is fire energy. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius represented. And the firefly is air energy. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius represented. Take it as extra confirmation. If those signs do not match for your person, it does not mean that it's not your pile. I just like to mention it as additional information. But let's talk about who this person is that is coming in with this offer for you. Pile number two. First and foremost, this is somebody who is very independent. This is someone who is very interesting as well. I think this person has a lot of different hobbies, a lot of different interests. And I do think that this is somebody that can be very interesting to talk to. This person feels very grounded. So their energy feels very, very stable. I don't know if that's the best way to describe it, but they're very calm, they're very grounded, they're very centered. This is somebody who is also very independent. I do think that this person is very self-aware. This person has a lot of self-knowledge. This is also someone who I think is very like interested in learning new things and experiencing new things. So there's something very almost childlike about their energy when it comes to their interest and what they're interested in. But don't get it wrong, pile number two. This is somebody that has a very good head on their shoulders. This is somebody who is very responsible. I will also say that this person is very resourceful. So this is someone where they're very quick-witted. They're able to think outside of the box. They're able to come up with solutions to almost any issue, any problem, any challenge that is presented to them. I do think that this is somebody who is very optimistic. This person feels like they're always going to look at the bright side. They're always going to look at what could happen in the best way possible. So this is a glass half full type of person instead of glass half empty. And one thing that's coming through here is I don't think this is somebody who likes to deal with people who are negative or people who feel heavy to be around. This is somebody who likes to keep their circle very like fun and exciting, and people that are similar to them, people that are very optimistic, people that are very hopeful. This is not somebody who's going to put up with somebody who is very negative. That is coming through. I do think your person enjoys to travel. Pile number 2, I do think this person enjoys to learn new things and to expand their horizons. I do think for many of you, this person is going to be a foodie. So this person really enjoys trying new foods, trying different cultural foods as well. Like they really like to try different things and learn about different things. For my pile number 2s, this person may have like a very active lifestyle as well. Like I do think this person keeps themselves active, but I also think that this is somebody that does something for work where it's either like a traditional 9 to 5. Some of these for some of you, this person may be in tech, or this could be somebody that works remote, that works from home, or somebody that works with like computers, or has to do like some sort of computer work. That is coming through. I do also think that this person has a very creative side, a very like soft side to them. So for some of you, this person could be into some sort of artistic endeavor as a side project. For some of you, this person could be a writer as almost like a side gig or a hobby. Some of you, this person either writes songs or they write poetry. There's something very almost like creative and mystical about this person coming in here for you. I will say this is also someone that can sometimes burn themselves out because they have so many things going on. And one of the things that your person does to ensure that they don't burn out is have that creative outlet of some sort. Now, for some of you, I want to call it out here because we do have the gamer. So this could be somebody that games. For others of you, I am getting heavy like computer. So maybe this is somebody that has like a Twitch or some sort of like maybe Discord. Maybe they do some sort of live streaming. Maybe they do some sort of content on the side. I do think for most of you, this would be like something they do on the side because I am getting a 9 to 5 like type of career or type of traditional work environment for them. But they do know how to kind of let loose and have a good time. This is also someone that really enjoys connecting with other people and getting to know other people. One thing I do want to say, pile number 2, is I think that this is someone that can get along with just about anyone. And they have a lot of fun learning about different things. That keeps coming up here. There's a lot about your person that like at first glance does not seem like it would work. Like there's a lot of like opposing things that this person is into. If that makes any sense. I'm trying to find the best way to describe that, but like it feels like they're into things that seem like polar opposites, but they're into all of it together, and it really works for your person to allow them to like experience life at a bigger, deeper level is what's coming through. I do think for many of you, this person is a little bit of a night owl. This could be somebody that works a night job or they just enjoy being up at night, so they may stay up very late. For some of you, this person has a fire sign moon. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius moon. That's coming through. Leo is coming in as significant. Gemini is coming in as significant. Take that part as it resonates. But pile number 2, let's get into it. So we are going to ask how this offer will be presented. So this love offer that's coming in for you, how is it going to be presented? For my pile number 2s, how is this person going to present this offer? How is this person going to approach you? How are they going to go about this love offer that they're going to present you with? What is this look like for my pile number twos? Bottom of the deck, the Two of Pentacles. We also have, let's see what else we have here. We have the King of Cups. Yeah, they're coming in very passionate. They're coming in with their heart on their sleeve. We have the Queen of Pentacles. And we have the Justice card. So pile number two, I feel like your person, let me take a look at one more, the High Priestess. I feel like your person is going to come in and give you this offer in a very romantic and passionate type of way. This is somebody that is going to either plan something, but I feel like for this group, it's going to be more of like a date or something more exciting. It's not just a let's sit down and talk about this. It's not like a serious, heavy type of offer. It feels like it's fun. It feels like you are doing something else. They're either planning something for both of you to do, or you are doing something else when this comes about. And one thing that's coming through is they're coming in passionate, they're coming in romantic, they're coming in with a lot of intention. I do think that this person is really going to play up the romance. I think that this person is really going to bring in like all of the stops into this offer. This could be somebody that like they either bring in like flowers, some sort of gift, they take you somewhere where you're doing some sort of activity together or some sort of date is happening. So maybe this is, let's go bowling, let's go hiking, let's go exploring a part of the city or a part of wherever it is that you are at together. They're going to kind of surprise you. That's coming through. So they're going to take you out under the guise of like, let's go do a date. They're not really going to prepare you. This isn't the type of person that's going to tell you like, hey, let's go out on Sunday at 6 p.m. and I have to ask you something or I have to tell you something. No. This person is going to plan it. You're going to know where you're going. You're going to know what you are in for as far as the activity or the date or what you are going to be doing together. But once you get there, they're going to throw in the offer. They're going to say, I have something to tell you. I have something to ask you. Now, I know that this is a love offer. Some of you, a few of you, this could be an engagement. So if you are in a relationship with this person, if you are somebody that like who this is and this is established, this could be them either asking you to take things to the next level. This could be them asking you to like, let's go exclusive, let's be in an official relationship. This could be somebody asking you to marry them. This could be somebody asking you to move in with them. Take it as it resonates for your specific situation. But there is an element of surprise here. They're going to come in and they're going to really take you somewhere. They're going to plan something fun. And then they are going to surprise you with the actual offer. But they are going to be very prepared. They are going to be like very intentional about it. So it almost feels like they plan something. And on top of that, there is a surprise here. And they are very sure of what they're going to do. This person is going to feel very confident about what they're going to do. So this doesn't feel like somebody who's super nervous. They're actually more excited than nervous when they are getting ready to give you their offer. So emotionally speaking, pile number two, what is this person offering you? For my pile number twos, emotionally speaking, what is this person going to offer my pile number twos? Emotionally speaking, what is the offer here for my pile number twos? Bottom of the deck, what do we have? We have the 10 of Cups. Okay. They are offering you their heart. They're offering you love. They're offering you connection, true heart connection. We also have the 8 of Wands. Yeah, this is passionate. We have the Knight of Pentacles. I'm glad to see the Knight of Pentacles here to ground this a bit. And we have the Knight of Swords. Pile number two. This is someone who is very good with their words. This is somebody who is going to say the right thing. Not only are they going to offer you their love, their heart, not only, I mean, the 10 of Cups is all about connection. It's about emotional stability, emotional fulfillment, emotional satisfaction, and emotional connection. So they're offering you all of that. But we have the Eight of Wands. They're coming in open-hearted, they're coming in quick, they're coming in with passion. This person with the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords, they're also coming in very grounded. And I did say this at the beginning. There is an element to this offer that is very passionate. There is an element to this offer that is very fast moving, but there's also an element to this offer that this person has truly thought out, that this person has truly planned, and it's coming through in this portion as well. They're coming in passionate, they're coming in hot, but they're also coming in with a plan. They're coming in with a vision for the future. And I do think that when it comes to what they say and how they say it, they're very good at communicating their feelings, their emotions in a very positive way. They're very good at giving you like what you want to hear or expressing. And I don't want to say like they're going to tell you what you want to hear and that's all, because I think that they absolutely mean it, but they're able to deliver it in a very loving way. They're able to deliver it in a way that is very pleasing to the ears, in a way that is almost romantic and poetic. And I did say this about this person. They definitely have a way with words, and they definitely have like a very poetic type of energy to them. So they're coming in and they are going to impress you. And they're coming in very prepared. Yeah, they're going to offer you a future. They're going to offer you the potential for both of you to build something long term. I do feel that this is somebody who wants to build something that is going to stand the test of time. And even though they're very passionate, even though they're coming in quick, they're coming in, I want to say they're coming in hot, but they're also mean it. They definitely are in a place where they can offer you that connection emotionally, that availability and that vulnerability emotionally. What are they offering you practically? So practically speaking, what are they offering you? And this could be consistency, effort, time, stability. What are they offering you practically speaking? In practical terms, what are they going to be offering my pile number twos? Pile number two, I need to know who this person is because I really like their energy. I'm going to take all four. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands. Yeah, this is somebody who's taking things to the next level. So if you haven't met them yet, just know that when you meet them, they are going to take things to the next level pretty quickly, or pretty, I don't want to say they're going to rush into this because, again, it feels passionate. It feels like fast moving, but they do give this some thought. They're not just saying things for the sake of saying things. But whatever this is, they're offering you to the next level, whether it's somebody that you haven't met yet and they're going to kind of want to be exclusive, or they're going to want to talk to you, get to know you. For those of you that are already talking to this person or getting to know this person, they may want to take it to the point where it's exclusive. They want to make it, official. For others of you, this could be an engagement. For others of you, this could be like moving in together. They're taking things to the next level. Practically speaking, what are they offering? The Five of Swords. We also have the Ace of Swords. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Holy moly. And we have the Empress. Pile number two. This person is offering you clarity. This person is offering you security. This person is going to give you a clear path. This is someone where instead of wondering what we are, they're going to make it clear what they want, what you want, and what you are both going to do with that information. This is not going to be a situation where you're seeing each other or you're trying to connect with one another and you don't know what that looks like. This is a situation where they're going to very clearly want to establish what is going on here. They're going to very clearly want to gain clarity as to what they desire and what they want. Now, what that means as far as what they're offering you practically is that this is somebody that's going to very clearly state where they're at, whether it's, hey, so I really like talking to you, I really like getting to know you, can we make this exclusive? Hey, I'm really enjoying our time together, do you want to make it official? Hey, I don't want us to see other people. Hey, I'm maybe taking myself off of the app, or maybe I'm no longer going to be open to dating others. Or hey, will you marry me? Will we take things to the next step? Will you move in with me? Whatever the case is, practically speaking, they're giving you clarity. They're laying out their cards on the table and they're telling you exactly what they want. And what do they want? They want this to be a very intentional relationship. They want to explore the possibilities that you have together. They want to build something new with you. They want to build something stable with you. And they want to know that you are both on the same page and that you both see the same type of future together. They're coming in, yeah, they want to make this clear and they want to make this as easy as possible. We have the 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck there. They're not playing games. They're not playing games and they are not going to, they're not going to want to guess what comes next. That's what this is. This is them giving you the offer so that both of you are on the same page and both of you know where your investment level is at when it comes to this connection, when it comes to each other. Pile number 2. What makes this offer different from others that you have received or will receive in the future? What makes this offer different? And this could be how this connection breaks old patterns or even heals past wounds. But overall, what makes this offer different from others in your past or others that you have yet to receive? We have the 7 of Swords. So actually, let me look at everything and we're going to talk about it all together. We also have the 7 of Pentacles, so 2 sevens. We have the 4 of Pentacles. And we have the 6 of Pentacles. Pile number 2. What is going to make this very different from other offers is the amount of clarity and intent behind this offer. This is somebody that is going to tell you exactly what they mean, exactly what they desire, and this is somebody who is not going to play games. There is a lot of honesty here. There is a lot of like, I'm not hiding my hand. I'm not going to play games. This is me telling you what I want, and this is me asking you where you are at if we are on the same page. I also think that with the 7 of Pentacles, this is not a connection that you're going to have to wait long term to know where the other person is at. Again, there is a level of there is no games or there are no games being played here. And this is a connection where you're really going to see your efforts are being paid back. This is also an offer that you don't have to be the one to do all the work. You don't have to be the one to try to control where this is all going to go and how it's going to unfold. There's a lot of security, there's a lot of stability here, and there is a lot of comfort in this connection and in the offer, because it's not something that you have to take the lead. And I think for some of my pile number 2s, in past relationships, you've been the one that either has to drive the relationship, you've been the one that has had to put in most of the effort in the relationship. And that's different because this is somebody who is going to take the lead. This is somebody who's going to allow you to be in your soft era. This is somebody who's going to allow you to sit back and know that they are just as invested, just as interested as you are in the connection and in how this connection is going to unfold. So this is going to feel very different. This is going to feel very different in a good way from what you have been used to and the type of offers that you have received in the past. I think for some of my pile number twos, in the past or in past offers, people made you wait, or people really dragged it out, and they kind of played games to some extent. That's coming through. So this person is absolutely not doing that. And I think as far as healing, this is going to be a very healing offer because it's going to feel very easy. It's going to feel very natural. Again, you don't have to be the one pushing. You don't have to be the one forcing anything to happen. Or like, you don't even have to be checking in. You know, pile number two, when it's like, this person doesn't do what they're supposed to be doing, so I kind of have to micromanage them, or I have to keep an eye on them, or I have to keep thinking about what this means, or why hasn't this happened? That's not the case here. Pile number two. So what energy will this person bring into your life on a day-to-day basis? What is the energy that pile number two's person brings into their life on a day-to-day basis? What energy is this person going to bring to my pile number two's life on a day-to-day basis? The Devil card. I do think this is a relationship. This is a connection where it's a lot of passion, right? It's very passionate. I do think you both are very into one another, physically speaking. But I also think that this relationship feels very freeing for you. Pile number two, where again, it's almost like I don't have to worry. I don't have to force anything. I don't have to be the one to take the lead. It just allows you to sit back and relax. It just allows you to, again, just take a deep breath and enjoy yourself on a day-to-day basis. The Ace of Cups, the Three of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. This person is going to bring in a lot of stability to your day-to-day life. So this is somebody that is going to appreciate you. This is somebody that is going to care about you. This is somebody that is going to check in with your needs, make sure that your needs are being met, not only in the relationship, but I think that they're really going to want to make sure that you are okay in general, right? That you as a person, that everything is good. This is somebody that in the day-to-day life, they're going to also make sure that you know that everything is fine, that you can relax. For my pile number twos, this offer, this relationship, this connection almost feels like you both are going to be able to experience the type of connection where it almost feels like a blanket, like a weighted blanket, like just warm and gentle, and everything is as it's supposed to be. That's how this is coming through. And I think in your day-to-day life, this person's love language, for some of you, it's going to be gift giving, and acts of service is coming through, as well as physical touch. Like, this is going to be someone that is very active, that really shows up for you, that is really taking time to spend with you, to be with you, to make sure that you are okay. Even when they aren't physically around, they're going to make your life easier. They're going to make your life, they're going to enhance your life. They're not going to detract. They are going to enhance your life. Pile number two, let's take a look at where can this offer lead long term? So what is the long-term potential here for my pile number twos with this person if they accept this love offer? I don't think I've said that for this group, but remember, it's a love offer, so you get to accept it or you get to decline it. But if my pile number twos accept this love offer, where can this lead long term? I will say, I think for many of my pile number twos, most of you, if not all of you, will accept it. We have the King of Swords, We also have the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. So, pile number 2, if you accept this love offer, I do think for many of you, this is going to lead you to a future or have a future opportunity where there's a lot of happiness here, where you get to know each other at a deeper level, where you understand each other at a deeper level. I do think for many of you, you're going to close things out. Like, this is you and this person choosing one another and prioritizing one another to the point where any other offer is no longer going to matter. You're not going to be seeing anyone else. You're not going to be talking to anyone else. So I do think that this has the opportunity to be a very spiritual connection. And I do think for many of my pile number 2s, this is a relationship where you both prioritize one another and there's a lot of love, a lot of romance, a lot of passion here, and a lot of just the two of you getting to know each other deeper and taking things to the next level and establishing a connection, a relationship where it's almost unbreakable. That's coming through. I also think that this is a relationship where it has the opportunity to continue to move forward into something that is very long lasting, something that is going to stand the test of time. And I also think that you are going to have an opportunity to create something that you have envisioned together. So kind of like in your wildest imagination, you imagine this type of relationship, but you're able to ground it into the present moment, and you're able to support one another in your lives as you continue to grow together and continue to expand in the relationship. But pile number 2, let's take a look. I pulled some additional cards. Let's see what we have with Wisdom of the Oracle. We have go the distance. Yeah. Pile number 2, this is a relationship where it can absolutely go the distance, where both of you can build something long lasting together. We also have co-create. So what you create is going to be up to the two of you. And I do think that this is a relationship where the life that you can build together is very aligned for the both of you as far as what you want long term. But this is also spirit coming through and saying, this is something that can go the distance, and this is something that can become a very stable foundation for the both of you. Let's see what else we have. We have exchanging gifts. Yeah, so a very one of the things that keeps coming up for this relationship is that this is going to be a very equal give and take. Now, in every relationship, there are times where one person can only show up at like 10% and the other person has to show up at 150%. That's normal. It's the ebb and flow of a relationship. But I think generally speaking, this is a relationship where both of you are putting in the same amount of effort and both of you are really prioritizing each other in a very intentional way. Let's see what else we have. Chemistry, the attraction you feel is mutual. So very passionate, a lot of chemistry, a lot of attraction between the two of you. We also have protected. You are safe and divinely guided in this relationship as you explore this. But in life in general, pile number 2, you are safe, you are divinely guided. And then we have support. Lean on your inner circle during this time. I think one of the things that's coming through pile number 2 is that this is going to be a very supportive partner. And this is true for the both of you, but I really think that this is speaking to this person is going to show up for you. This person is really going to choose you, and they're going to make it known that they do choose you and that you are their priority, and they're going to be there for you. Let's see what else we have. So we have giving. I welcome the idea of give and take in my relationships. Exchanging gifts. Now we have this, and support. Yeah. This person is going to give to you as much, if not more, than what you give to them. This isn't somebody who's just there to take from you. They're also going to give back to you. So I welcome the idea of give and take in my relationships, and I eagerly practice the give part. By giving freely, I discover just how fun giving really is. Giving my time, care, and attention to someone else actually gives me good feelings, which makes me want to give even more. Wait a second. Does this selflessness make me look selfish? Be honest. And I think this is two people that really know how to give and how to be good partners coming together. So then we have solidarity. I respect the power of solidarity and look for opportunities to unleash it. When a loved one has to do something tough, I'll heed their own silent, but sometimes loud and whiny call and participate in the toughness with them. Everything is easier when a partner, cohort, sidekick joins you. The only thing that's not easier is feeling resentment, which I suppose is the overall point. Pile number 2. I think you've been dealt a hand in the past where you were the one having to do everything. That's in the past. That's not this person. And then we have self-worth. I cast off all concerns about what people think of me. I know I'm a totally kick-ass person and my kick-assness can never be diminished by rejection. So people can think what they think and feel what they feel. In the meantime, I'll just keep on knowing what I know without thinking about what they think about what I already know, I think. All right, pile number 2, we're going to end this out by me showing you this last card, which is a goddess energy that I picked for you. This could be a goddess that you work with. This could be just a message for you. Take it as it resonates. And we have Goddess Bridget with inspiration. Follow your passions and urges. Absolutely, that message is for you, pile number 2. But pile number 2, claim this in the comments. Your affirmation for the week is I know and honor my self-worth. Because if you know and honor your self-worth, pile number 2, you're not going to accept anything less than what you deserve. And what you deserve is what is already on its way to you. Pile number 2, let me know if you know this person. I'm very curious. But don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Share the video if you think it's worth sharing. Also, let me know what else you'd like to see next. I am in kind of the Bridgerton mood, so if you have any ideas, I do want to make some Bridgerton-themed readings very, very soon. So let me know if you have any ideas. Thank you for being here. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. I am sending so much love, so many blessings, and we will talk soon. Bye for now. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. This is going to be a reading if you were drawn to the Lovers card, and this is from the Light Seers Tarot, which we will be using for your reading today. So as a reminder, this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. You know yourself best. If it does not fit, do not force it to fit. Also, at the beginning, I did do a reading breakdown, which is time-stamped below. It's going to tell you exactly what's going to be covered and the format it's going to be covered in. So I highly, highly suggest that you check that out. We are going to get started by looking at what is the energy of your next love offer. So what's going on here with this next love offer? What kind of love is coming in? So if this part doesn't resonate with you, and we are going to look at the person that's going to be making the offer doesn't resonate with you, it could be that this is not your pile. So try choosing a different pile, or it could just be that this specific reading doesn't have a message for you, which is okay. But let's take a look at the type of offer that is coming in, or the energy of the offer that's coming in. Okay, we have the Sun card. Door to Romance. Okay, pile number 3. And we have Goddess of the Moon. Pile number 3, there's a lot of emotion here. So as far as the energy of the offer coming in, I do feel there is a lot of love, a lot of passion, a lot of chemistry. There's also a lot of happiness and joy awaiting you with this offer. And we do have Goddess of the Moon here. So I do think there is also an aspect of this offer that feels really divinely guided, really spiritually guided. So when we talk about the overall energy of the offer coming in, there's a lot of romance here. And I do think that this is an offer that not only comes in with romance, but it comes in with a lot of intention. This person that is making this offer, they want to offer you something solid. They want to offer you something that they are ready to give to you. So for some of you, this could be somebody that you already know. This could be someone that you have yet to meet. This could be something being taken to the next level. But there is a lot of just wanting to create something with you, wanting to create something together, almost wanting to build something together as well is what's coming through here with this love offer that is ready to come in for you. And this is a new beginning. This is either taking things to the next level or starting something brand new together. I do think pile number 3 that this is something that you have been manifesting, whether it's you've been manifesting it with the person that's coming in, or it's more of a general manifestation that you have been working on, that's coming in as well. There's something very like divinely guided, very intentional about this. And I do think it has to do with you, pile number 3, the viewer, having a very clear intent on what it is that you've been wanting to receive and create. So some of you have been manifesting this with this specific person. For others of you, you've been manifesting the idea of this, the energy of this, and this person is aligned to be the one to offer it to you. But I do think there is a lot of love here. There's a lot of romance. There is a lot of like gentleness and almost like excitement and anticipation for this group. I do want to see who this person is. So who is the person that's making the offer? We have the peacock. We also have the spider. For some of you, this is a soulmate. And we have the sailor, adventurous and worldly, one in every port. Can you keep up? So with this specific deck, it gives us a view into kind of the light attributes and shadow attributes of every single archetype. But let's talk about who this person that is going to be making the offer is. And I do want to say, I do think this is somebody who is very outgoing, very extroverted, somebody who likes to make things memorable. And we're going to talk about that shortly. But before we really jump in, I do want to talk about the zodiac signs that are represented here. So for the peacock, we have air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And for the spider, we do have some earth energy with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So for this reading to resonate, those zodiac signs don't have to make sense, but take it as additional confirmation if they do. So let's talk about who this person is that's coming in for you with this offer. This is someone who is very confident. This is someone who likes to make grand gestures. Pile number 3. Like, this isn't somebody who's going to do something and they're going to do it in a very silent way. This is someone who's going to do something and they're going to make sure that they stand out. They're going to make sure that what they are doing is going to, kind of be memorable in some way. They do like a grand gesture. They do like to make, they do like to, I want to say make a scene, but that's not the right way to say that, because I don't think they're doing it in a negative way. And I think that making a scene sometimes has like a negative connotation to it. But this is somebody that likes to be unique and they like to be noticed and they like to make sure that they are standing out and they are like doing something that is going to be different. That's going to be noticed, if you will. One thing I will say about your person is that this is somebody very kind, but this is also someone who likes to be noticed, likes to be the center of attention, very confident. This person knows their worth. This person knows what they want, and they like to be noticed. They like to stand out. That keeps coming through about them. This is somebody who is very creative. So when they do something, they're going to be very creative about it. They're not just going to do what is expected of them. They're not going to do what other people before them have done. And I do think that this is somebody who's very adventurous. This is somebody who can be very spontaneous. I do also think that your person, pile number 3, is very conventionally attractive. There's something about this person that stands out. I believe that's why the peacock energy is here. This is also someone who is, very self-aware and very self-aware of how they appear. So I do think that this is somebody who really guards their overall appearance, their persona. They're very good at figuring out how they want to be seen, how they want to show up. This is also someone who is going to be a bit of a perfectionist. That is coming through. I think that this is someone who wants to make sure that everything is being done correctly or to their standards. So I think that when it comes to this offer, and we are going to be looking at that next, I think that when it comes to this offer, they're going to want to make this extravagant. They're going to want to make this perfect, or they're going to want to make this to their own, they want to make sure that this is up to their own standards. We are going to look at that next to get more clarification, but this is already coming through as part of the reading, so I wanted to include it. I also think that this is someone that has a very almost like lucky streak. This is somebody who is very abundant, very prosperous. This is somebody that is very blessed. For many of you, I do think this person does have a lot of luck in finances, in career. This feels like somebody who is very stable, somebody who is very established in either their field or in life in general. I do think this person has a lot of creativity. I do think this person has a lot of imagination to them. So they're able to think outside of the box. They're able to think big, if you will. And I will say this person does have a little bit of like restless energy. They're always trying to do the next thing. They're always trying to figure out what the next thing is. So this is somebody that does like to move around quite a bit. I would not be surprised if this is somebody who is well traveled, especially with the sailor card being here. For some of you, this person could live near a body of water, or this could be someone that really likes to spend time around water. That's also coming through. There's something about this person's eyes that is very either beautiful or deep that's coming in. This is somebody who is very good at manifesting their desires, so they can almost weave together the life that they want, and they're very good at creating it. I do want to say this person can be a bit impatient at times, but this is also not someone who's going to give up. This is not somebody who's going to walk away from their dream, their desire. They're going to make sure that they continue to push forward and they get things done. So once they lock in, they are completely dedicated. They are completely devoted to what it is that they're trying to accomplish. I do think that this is somebody that is very beautiful on the outside, but I also think that this is somebody who is very beautiful on the inside as well. For some of you, this person is going to be very spiritual. Take that as it resonates. It's not going to be for everyone. For some of you, this person may be into some form of meditation or spiritual practice. This person can be very playful. This person can be very fun to be around. I do think that this is somebody that has a hobby that is very creative as well. That's coming through. I do think that this is somebody that has a good amount of energy and somebody that is constantly on the go. This person is smart. This person is intelligent. I think that they are smarter than what people give them credit for. That's coming through as well. I do think sometimes people underestimate this person as well. Like they kind of they see them in a very specific light and they can underestimate their abilities. But that is almost like at the fault of the person that is viewing this peacock person, not the peacock person's fault, if you will. Pile number 3, let's jump right in. So let's take a look at how this offer will be presented. So how is this person going to approach you? How is this offer going to be presented to you? For my pile number 3s, how is this offer going to be presented to my pile number 3s? How is this offer going to be presented to my pile number 3s? How is this person going to approach my pile number 3s? Bottom of the deck energy, we have the 10 of Cups. There's something very romantic. I did say this. I do think this is somebody who would be into like a grand gesture. This is somebody who's going to plan something that is going to stand out in some way. But I do think there is a lot of heart in this offer. Let's take a look. We have the Hierophant. We also have, the King of Wands. This is somebody who's going to go big or go home. That's this person's energy. Go big or go home. Pile number 3. This is someone who's going to present this offer to you in a way that feels magical, in a way that feels very dreamy. They are going to make sure that they do something almost, again, I keep getting the word extravagant, but to some degree, this is just going to stand out. Like they're going to plan it in a very special way. So this isn't somebody who's just going to call you up or text you and say, hey, can we talk? They're not just going to go up to you and tell you what they want to tell you. There is some thought around this. Now, I'm seeing something very specific, so I'm going to share it. It's not going to be for everyone, but like a hot air balloon. Like they may take you on a hot air balloon. They may take you on a picnic. They may take you out somewhere special. They may plan something where it feels like there is a lot of, it adds a romantic flair to this, but also there's a lot of like beautiful scenery is what I'm seeing here. So this is somebody who's going to be very intentional, but as far as how they are approaching you, they're going to be very creative about the way that they do this, but they're also going to take into consideration who you are and what you like. This isn't somebody who's going to do something that is going to make you feel uncomfortable or something that is out of character with who you are. Like if you're not the type of person that likes attention, they're not going to take you to a game and make sure that the camera is on you and then they're going to ask you something. They're going to keep it low key if that's the type of person that you are. But if you are somebody that like you like the attention and you like those grand gestures, they're going to match whatever it is that they're going to do to what would be a dream come true for you, to what would be a wish come true for you. And they are going to be very creative about this. Like they're putting a lot of effort, they're putting a lot of thought into the setting, into how they're going to do it and how this is going to unfold. So they are going to be very intentional, but there's also a lot of heart here. There's a lot of love, there's a lot of feeling. So this is somebody that also has very kind, very true intentions and somebody who really wants to bring in a lot of loving energy. And they are going to offer you their heart. They're going to be open about what they are seeking. And we are going to look at, what are they offering you emotionally and practically in a little bit. But it does feel like this is somebody who's really wearing their heart on their sleeve, but they're being very creative about the way that they're doing it. So it has an element of surprise. It has an element of grand gesture or something that is going to stand out, but at the same time, it's something that is going to be in line with what you want. So the way that they're going to go about it is really going to feel very just very magical to some degree. Like you are going to be very happy with the way that they're going to show up and offer you this love offer or this gesture that they're going to do for you. Now, let's get into the good stuff. So, pile number 3, what is this person going to offer you emotionally? Emotionally speaking, what are they offering you? So for my pile number threes, what is this person going to offer my pile number threes emotionally? Emotionally speaking, what is this person offering my pile number threes? Let's take a look here. Bottom of the deck, we have Temperance. We also have the Page of Cups. Yeah, they're offering you their heart. They're offering you love. They're offering you an opportunity here to kind of get to know each other and to continue to grow. Let's see what else we have. They're offering you the Knight of Swords and the Devil card. This person is going to offer you their heart. They're going to offer you their vulnerability. This is somebody who's showing up and saying, I like you, I'm interested, I want to get to see where this goes. Now, for this group specifically, I think this is either the start of something new or something that is still very early on in its development, because this doesn't feel like it's an offer for like an engagement or moving in together. This feels more of like, let's be exclusive or let's be official, but there is a very genuine offer here of, this is my heart and I'm offering you my heart, but also I'm offering you an opportunity to grow together and to move in the same direction together. So I think for this group, for some of you, you haven't met this person yet. And this is the love offer of like, you get to know someone and they come in and they want to be exclusive or they want to be in a relationship. And I think for some of you, this is going to be more of a like exclusive type of talk, because this feels very like early stages type of offer. But I also think that what this person is offering you is clarity on where they want to go with you. So there's a lot of vulnerability here, especially when it comes to the emotions of this person really saying like, this is how I'm feeling right now. And I'm really trying to see where we can grow together or how this can unfold. And I also think that this is somebody who's going to be offering you a truth. They're going to be offering you a very clear, open path as to where they see this going. And they're offering you an opportunity to create something that can be very grounded, very long lasting. But this also feels like someone who is also in the very early stages, right? Like they're still figuring out what this is going to look like. So again, this feels like this is either somebody that you have yet to meet, or if you have met them, this feels like very early on in the establishing of who you both are or what you are to one another. But I also think that this person is really offering you a look into their heart and into their mind and a look into the future that they're trying to build. And it almost feels like they're holding out a hand to you and inviting you to join them on this journey so that both of you can take this journey together. Let's take a look at what are they offering you practically. So practically speaking, consistency, effort, time, stability. What is this person offering in a more practical sense? What is this person going to offer you in a more practical sense? Practically speaking, what is this person offering my pile number threes in a more practical sense? Pile number three, let's take a look. Bottom of the deck, the Four of Cups. If you've been disappointed in the past, if there's been disappointment or frustration, they are offering you a new opportunity. They're offering you something different, something new, something that has the potential to be stable. Let's see here. They're also offering you excitement and adventure and romance, pile number three. Yeah, we have the Fool card here. We have the Two of Swords and we have the Sun card. One thing that I really do admire about this person and the energy that's coming in is that this is someone that is being very honest. And I think that one of the reasons that I think this is very early on in either getting to know one another or in the connection is because it feels like this is somebody who's being very transparent, who is saying, I'm not promising you forever just yet, right? That may come down the line, but what I'm offering you is excitement, adventure, a new beginning. What I'm offering you is clarity. What I'm offering you is happiness and joy. And I keep seeing somebody holding out their hand. And I know this was a trend on social media for a while where it was like somebody was just holding out their hand to their partner. And you kind of saw a video where they go on an adventure of some sort together. That's what I'm seeing for this group. It's this person coming in and saying, this is where I'm at. I don't know where this is going to go, but I want us to get to know each other. I want us to explore together. And I want to be very clear about my intentions. This is why this feels like it's more earlier on in the process. And it's somebody that's really either saying like, hey, let's be exclusive, or let's really get to know each other because I'm interested in you in a very romantic way. That's coming through. So this person is really bringing you clarity, and practically speaking, they're offering you themselves and their time, their energy, and they're saying like, let's get to know each other and let's see where this goes. And I think one of the things that this person really wants to make sure is that they're being transparent about where they're at and what they see for the future. So I do think that this is the type of person that is going to check in with you. And if anything changes, they're going to let it be known. But I also think that this is the type of person that isn't promising anything that they cannot deliver or anything that they know they're not ready to deliver just yet. And I think part of what they're offering you in a practical sense is to be honest with you, to take you out on dates and to be a partner in crime almost, and to get to know one another, to figure out where this can go long term. That's coming through here. Pile number 3. Let's take a look at what makes this offer different from others. That was a terrible shuffle, so we're going to do that again. For my pile number 3s, what is going to make this offer different from others? And this could be how this connection breaks old patterns or heals past wounds, or this is just, in general, how is this going to be different from other offers? For my pile number 3s, how is this going to be different from other offers here for my pile number 3s? Bottom of the deck, the Page of Wands. One thing that I think is going to be very either different or very healing is the fact that you're going to know exactly where you stand with each other. This is somebody who's coming across as very transparent. This is somebody who's coming across as very honest. They're not playing games. Let's see what else we have here. The King of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. There's an equal give and take here. There's an equal two people showing up for one another. Pile number 3, there's a few things that are coming up that's going to make this different. Take it as it resonates. One of the things that's coming up is I think there is a sense of security. I think there is a sense of trust that is coming through here where this person is trustworthy and you are going to feel like you're going to be able to trust them. That's coming through, and it's not even a blind trust. It is because they give you no reason not to trust them. This is also somebody who's coming in and really wanting to show you a good time. They want to enjoy their time with you. They want to make sure that you are enjoying your time with them. So not only is there transparency here, but there is a genuine liking of each other and wanting to get to know each other and a genuine give and take. So I do think that this is a relationship where it may not be someone coming in and promising you forever right from the beginning or love bombing you in some way, but it is somebody coming in a very honest way, in a very intentional way, and showing up for you in a way that feels very, very honest and very true, and in a way that allows you to enjoy yourself at this time. And we see Temperance here. So I do think that this connection itself is very balanced, and the way that you feel around one another is very comfortable. And this is someone that you can truly have a good time with. And again, I want to make sure that I'm communicating this correctly. This isn't to say that this is a fling or this is somebody who doesn't want something long term. This is to say, I think for most of you, this is something that is very early in its development, and it's someone who is coming through and being honest and offering you what they can offer until both of you figure out where you are going, whether that is together or not together. So, pile number 3. What is the energy that this person brings to your life in a day-to-day basis? So, day to day, what is the energy that this person is bringing into your life? How is this person going to affect your life or improve your life? Or what energy are they bringing into your life in day to day speak? Bottom of the deck, we have the Moon card. We also have, let's take a look here, the 5 of Swords, we have the 8 of Swords, and we have the 4 of Cups. So I do think when it comes to the day-to-day, let's take a look here, Justice. So I do think for some of you, this message can kind of go one of two ways. So for some of you, the energy that this person is bringing into your day-to-day life is clarity, and they are going to make sure that you both know where you are at and that you are able to not only be present in the present moment, but not necessarily think too much into the future. I do think this is the type of connection where what this person is offering is, today we are here, let's see where this goes tomorrow. They're not making any promises that are like super future based. And I do think for some of you that is going to be a relief. I think for some of you that is going to give you an opportunity to kind of just enjoy the moment and enjoy it for what it is. But I also have to be honest, and I will always be honest with you. And if you know tarot, you know what these cards can also mean, because there is another side of this where I do think for some of you, this would stress you out. I do think for some of you, you would be trying to figure out what is tomorrow going to bring. So I do think for some of you, you may accept this offer and you may realize it's not for you. Or for others of you, you may accept this offer and you may realize that you are enjoying yourself. But this is one of those connections where even though I do think there is long-term potential, the offer itself is very much in the moment and taking advantage of the present moment. So when it comes to what this is going to bring in on a day-to-day basis, I also think it could be different things at different times, because I do think for some of my pile number 3s, this may kind of put you in your head a little bit of like trying to figure out what's going to happen in the future. Where is this headed? So there is a little bit of like a push and pull, and it's going to be, I think, different experiences for different people, where some people are really going to enjoy that kind of just being together, enjoying one another, taking it day by day, where I think for others, there may be a little bit more stress about where this can go and how this can unfold. And I do want to put this reminder in here. I've done it for every single group. This is an offer. You can accept it. You can decline it. And you can accept it and then decide you're going to decline it. You can decline it from the jump. You can accept it and realize that it's the perfect opportunity for you. So honoring yourself, honoring your truth, super important here. But I also think that when it comes to day-to-day life, depending on which group you are in, for some of you, this is going to bring in a level of support and just, you know, being able to be in the present moment and not overthinking. But for others of you, there is going to be more of that overthinking, or like just feeling like you're not sure where things are going, which could be a little bit stressful. So take it as it resonates, especially for this part, because it really kind of splits up into two groups. Pile number 3, let's take a look at where this offer can lead long term. So what is the long-term potential here for my pile number 3s with this person that is coming in with this offer? What is the long-term potential here for my pile number 3s? What is the long-term potential here? Pile number 3, 3 of Pentacles. I don't know why I was going to drop that. 3 of Pentacles. Okay, 3 of Swords. 6 of Cups. The Empress. Okay. Pile number 3. This one's going to split into 2. Take the one that resonates. For some of you, I do think there is a potential here for this to become a friendship, for this to become something that has the potential to be long-term, for this to be someone that you can truly build something with. Now, it's going to be kind of 3 groups here. Take the one that resonates and follow your intuition to know which one resonates with you. I think for some of you, this is more of a casual type of fling, and you may realize long-term this isn't for me, but it was fun while it lasted. For others of you, I do think that there is a potential for this to kind of become something that can last or stand the test of time, and that you create something together. This is very specific, so only take this one if it resonates. But for someone here, this could be somebody that you are with for a while, and maybe even bring a child into this world. That is going to be maybe for 1 or 2 of you. For others of you, I do think there is a level of realizing this isn't for me and I want something different. But I do think if that's the case, you will have learned a lot about yourself and what you want and don't want in a relationship. So take it as it resonates, because I think there's 3 very distinct outcomes here, and it's going to be the one that resonates with you the most is the one that is most likely. And again, you don't have to accept this offer if this doesn't sound like something you want, or if you know the person and you realize very early on, I don't want that type of offer, I want something else. You can decline this and welcome in something different. But I do think there's 3 very distinct options. And I think for some of you, it's, you know what, we're better off as friends. It was fun while it lasted. For others of you, it's, we may try to stay together and create something long term. And for others of you, there could be a little bit of heartbreak here. There could be a realizing that we're not right for each other and we're going to choose something different. Pile number 3, I'm very curious to see what do we have here as far as Oracle cards. So I have 3 from Wisdom of the Oracle. First one is the Fates. So with the Fates, it is all about the Serenity Prayer. So God grant me the courage. I believe it's God grant me the courage to know the things that I cannot change. I always forget the Serenity Prayer. 1 second. This is embarrassing. Okay, I'm back. So God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So I do think for some of you, there is almost like a little bit of like you're meant to connect with this person to some degree. And for others of you, it's you kind of running into this person and connecting with this person. And regardless of what the outcome is, this is going to put you on a path where you are going to be more knowledgeable about what you want moving forward. And it's going to, it's either a lesson or a blessing. It's going to be different things for different people. And if you know me, I will never lie to you. I know that's probably not what you want to hear, but I have to be honest with what I am getting because it helps you prepare in case you do run into it. Maybe you do want to decline the offer. And then we have observer. So keep an eye out on things, right? See how you are feeling, see where you are at, see everything, how it's playing out, and trust yourself. Pile number 3. We also have breathe. This is one of those situations where it's about being present in the present moment and trusting yourself where you are at, and not overthinking it, not overanalyzing it, and again, trusting yourself. Let's see what else we have here. Denial. Detach with love to clearly see the truth. Yeah, so for some of you, seeing things for what they are and taking action based on what they are. So, instead of putting a story onto what's going on, it is what it is, what's going on, what do I want to do with the information that I have at this time? Then we have soulmate. Your soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you unconditionally. And I do think this is a soulmate. And as a reminder, not every soulmate is meant to be a life partner, which is okay, but every soulmate will teach lessons and will help us grow and move forward. And then we have acceptance. Everything happens for a reason. Pile number 3, I'm wondering if some of you have already been through this or some of you are already in some sort of cycle with this person. Let me know in the comments. Let's see what we have here. Sensuality. Embracing sensuality doesn't necessarily mean you're a middle-aged swinger. It simply means you are savoring one of the coolest aspects of being alive, sensory input. It's time to get decadent and reward yourself with gifts for the senses. You could drop a wad of cash on champagne and chocolate, or you could tune in and enjoy the incredible gifts around you. The taste of an orange, the sound of the forest, the texture of corduroy. I don't know your life. The point is, it's time to savor whatever your senses can grab a hold of, even if that means you are being sensual. Gross. Pile number 3, one thing I will say is this person is going to bring in a lot of excitement, a lot of adventure. This person is going to absolutely wine and dine you. That's coming through. Like, this is somebody where if you do decide to entertain this while it's happening, it's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be good. And for some of you, you're going to be able to keep that going. For others of you, you may decide it's not for you. We also have rest. I take a step away from my stress and then a deep breath and then a crankiness killing nap. When I get the rest I need, I instantly become a better version of myself, able to navigate complex relationships in a single bound. When I don't, I'm not, which means I shouldn't, but I try to. And then we can't, and it doesn't, but I did, so it wasn't. Ugh, good night. And we have support. I look at the vast network of support in my life and I'm reminded of what a super power it gives me. At any moment, I can call on an army of top-notch people who want the best for me, which means I'm basically invincible. Take that, loneliness. Run for the hills, boredom. I'm sorry, what did you say to me? Pervasive, all-consuming anxiety? Damn right you didn't. Pile number 3. In this situation, easier said than done, right? I can sit here from the internet in my living room and tell you what I want to tell you, but easier said than done. This is one of those situations that I think in order for this to have the best chance, it's about being present in the present moment. Let's see what we have here. So I picked 2 goddess cards with 2 messages. These are goddesses that you can work with or just messages for you. Take it as it resonates. And you were the only pile that got 2. Urania, I believe. Perspective. It is all in the mind. So yeah, this is one of those where it's all about the perspective. It's all about how you see this. It's all about how you approach this. We also have Cleo with past lives, reconnect with your past. So for some of you, this could be somebody from the past coming back in. For others of you, this is a past life connection. I do think you have a soul contract with this person, and what happens from there is going to be up to the 2 of you. But pile number 3, your affirmation for the week is I trust myself fully. Claim it in the comments because that's all you need to do. Trust yourself fully and you're going to make the right choices for you. So pile number 3, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, share the video if you think it's worth sharing. Also, I do want to do some Bridgerton themed readings. So if you have any ideas, drop them in the comments below. Yeah. Thank you for being here. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. I am sending so much love, so many blessings, and I hope to talk to you soon. Bye for now.